It's Tammy, Grammy Tami, doing an update here on my GoFundMe today. It's been 13 weeks since this horrific accident and 2 years since I first started having serious complications with cystic fibrosis. Through the course of the last 2 years, I worked very, very hard getting my lung function back after being diagnosed with both cystic fibrosis and alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, two of the 5 rarest genetic diseases that have sort of compounded each other, causing me serious problems with my lungs and my breathing. That being said, I've spent most of my life in health and fitness, and when they first told this rock-hard lady she had cystic fibrosis, I didn't want to believe them. I always thought it was allergies and asthma, that I was allergic to the environment, the dirt, the dust, the wind, the pollen. Man, if it blew, I was allergic to it. My whole life, I blamed the environment and the air as to why I couldn't breathe. I had no idea I had such a serious disease, or that the disease would cause all the complications that it has in my life and has throughout my whole life. That being said, when I had my accident 13 weeks ago, it put me in a wheelchair and bedridden for most of the last 13 weeks, not being able to be active like I was. And 3 days before my accident, I put up an exercise video. It was a jacuzzi-sized exercise video that I posted on YouTube to help people with cystic fibrosis, lung diseases, and or people that just wanted to exercise in the convenience of the water and with the flotation of the jets. And it's just great for relaxation and total body fitness. But I put together a great little jacuzzi-sized exercise video for everyone. And it was something that I was using that really did help keep my lungs clear because of the jets on my back. Anyhow, because of my accident, I've not been able to do my jacuzzi-sized exercises. I've not been able to ride my bike. I've not been able to walk. And I've not been able to stand up and cough all the sludge out of my lungs. So in the last 13 weeks, my lungs have filled out and my lung function has dropped down to less than 70%. And I've got a great deal of sludge that I can't get out because of the angle my body needs to be to get rid of this rubber cement. So they're ordering me what they call a vest that vibrates and shakes, and I'm supposed to be getting that here soon. But the other complications that have come about from this are with my colon, and since my accident, I've been in the hospital with colitis, which is also a problem that comes from the cystic fibrosis, from this thick sludge. It goes into the organs, the intestine, the colon, and it causes blockages. These blockages have made me very ill and sick through the course of my lifetime, in and out of the hospital many times with bouts of colitis or pancreatitis, which are problems that come from cystic fibrosis. At this point in time, I'm in great need of going to a facility where I can be treated by more doctors than just a pulmonary doctor. Because with all the complications from the cystic fibrosis and from my accident, they've had me in and out of the hospital to gastroenterologist. I need to also be in with the ears, nose, and throat specialist because of the additional problems that I'm having due to the CF. And excuse me, the sludge is just non-stop. It's embarrassing. I cannot help but spit it out when it comes out. Every little bit has to get out so my legs can get cleared up. The massive amount of drugs and medications that they're using helps, but it's not fixing it. I really need to go to a facility where they have a multitude of doctors, like at the Mayo Clinic or somewhere where I can see all the specialty doctors in one place, as to going from appointment to appointment and being treated by many doctors that are working cohesively together. So on my GoFundMe, I'm asking that you share with not just friends or family, but businesses and companies and organizations that you know that need tax write-offs, that have money that they can afford to donate to help people. And if I can get help to get to Mayo's, to get help for not just myself, they can hopefully find a treatment to help many others as well. And that's my goal, is to not just survive this horrible disease, but be a cure for many others who are suffering from this disease. And with time and research, they may be able to find a cure, but they have to have people such as myself to even use experimental drugs with to try to help others.